Hello, my beautiful Warrior of Light. How are you? My name is Akihiko. Welcome to Warrior of Light Tarot. This channel is meant to provide you messages that are meant to find you. They are timeless. And specifically, these messages are meant to find people who resonate with the idea of being chosen ones, warriors of light, people who use their light to fend off the darkness in this beautiful world that we live in. Let's start off with an oracle card. Right away, we have the Groundhog Spirit, urging you, Warrior of Light, that it's time to let go. Endings lead to beginnings, and death is a part of life. So Groundhog Spirit's here to let you know that it's time to accept the natural ending of something that maybe is no longer serving you. We love to hold on to what's familiar, but then you need space. And when Groundhog Spirit shows up in a reading, it's really a sign that there's something in your present situation that you need to let go of, something that's, so that something new can be born from it. When that happens, sometimes it's a little hard to say goodbye. But what I'm getting to is that could be that we're letting go of previous conflicts, Word of Light. The Five of Swords here in your past, with your current energy being the Hermit, and with your future energy being the Two of Wands. So we're going to keep clarifying that, but I want to keep just really getting into the energy of Groundhog Spirit here. So when I see groundhogs, I see a creature that can understand seasons as they come, times and intervals within the changing timeline, the linear timeline that we all live in, and understanding too his own shadow. That's something I'm getting. Being able to understand our own shadows so that we can move forward. It's possible some of you are trying to let go of a past self of yours. Almost maybe reviving something that is past its prime now. Maybe it needs to die away. Maybe that could be a relationship, a belief, a habit for some of you. Groundhog Spirit really just shows you, past is the past. Allow yourself to feel the loss and grief if you need to. Sadness won't last forever, okay? That's something I'm really getting. Understanding the spirits. Understanding what am I trying to say? The seasons, the spirits too, but the seasons. Winter can be long. Spring comes always. Do you know what I mean? Word of Light. So that's kind of the energy I'm getting here. And we're going to keep clarifying. So what is going on in Warrior of Light's past with this past conflict? Feeling uneasy, wanting to let go of what? The Warrior of Light. Ace of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. I'm really getting the feeling that we've wanted to let go in the past of this conflict when it comes to giving to ourselves, when it comes to receiving money, when it comes to manifesting as well as what I'm getting, but more so just that connection, perhaps with another person, or perhaps too with a job. This is what I'm getting, Warrior of Light. So whether we had in our past a connection that wasn't serving us, in the near past, I should say, or just a job that really isn't working for us anymore. So many times people are like, hey, you have a job that is giving you everything. It's giving you benefits. It's giving you this and that, free gym, all that stuff, but it's just not quite resonating with us. And it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay to be in your authentic self, Warrior of Light. I want to clarify the Ace of Pentacles though. What is going on with the Ace of Pentacles in Warrior of Light's past? Right away, Page of Wands. Wanting to start something new with our finances, but still being very new to it, Word of Light. So again, we're still just in the starting phase of something wonderful. And it's almost like we need to understand that once the past is done, we can birth these new beginnings. We can feel our emotions in a way where we can walk away from, any past hurts, move more into joy. I think that Spirit wants you to realize that you have the ability to step into a higher consciousness by yourself. But more so than that, you have the ability to cultivate anything that you want to within this period of uncertainty. Because the Two of Cups showed up here, I'm really getting that we want to work really hard on, of course, who we are as a person, Warrior of Light, but again, time to let go. Feeling it's almost like we need to let go of how we were giving in the past, how we were showing up in the video game of life that is our life. So if you are the main character, if you are, by the way, as the main character, are we showing up in a way where it's reciprocal? Does that make sense for where we are energetically? I know that because if this reading resonates with you, you are somebody who has been a warrior of light for a very long time. So you are somebody who understands darkness and the part that it plays. Hierophant card. You're a leader, okay? You're a teacher, you're a leader. Spirit wants you to know that whatever wasn't serving you in the past, it is time to let go. Like, it can't be more simple than that, warrior of light. In order to have that let go, it's okay to be in a period of hermiting. So again, with your present energy right now, we have the hermit. It's almost like the energy of this reading is very back and forth. It's like we're in the past in our mind. We're back in the present. We're in the future. We're back in the past. We're back in the present. And in order to do all that flip-flopping, we're really trying to figure out ourselves. With the hermit energy, you have been secluded and isolated because all of this back and forth has been very difficult. And what groundhog spirits, again, trying to remind you here is word of light, is that it's okay, obviously, to be in that hermit mode. It's a necessary step before we move further on into hope, into healing, into renewal. If we're in that in-between time right now, I think it's important for you to realize that you are teaching yourself how to not only love yourself, but how to be yourself again. Letting go of past hurts, letting go of past beliefs, past annoying things people have said to you that really resonated or, like triggered you. Letting go of all that so we can rest. Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck, as I said that. Resting, okay? After a battle, death right under that. Transformation, okay? Transformation that can be uncomfortable, but we have that light within us. So Spirit wants you to remember, dear warrior of light, that you are a leader. The way that you give to connections, as long as we stay within our heart space, you have the power to give and receive as much as you'd like, okay? But when it comes to your past job, I feel like a lot of you have been really sad. It was something that really hurt us in the past. Maybe it was a job that didn't work. Maybe we had a bunch of managers who didn't know what the heck they were doing, and it put us in a place where we weren't our most confident self. And groundhog spirit, like groundhogs are not the most confident creatures in the world. They understand they're prey animals, okay? But they also understand where it's time for new opportunities, and also when it's okay to have that stillness and period of time to reflect. They go underground. They go underground and they decide when's a better time to come up so they can use all the resources available to them. And Spirit wants you to know you have all the resources available. Magician card hasn't showed up, but you are the magician. Let's be totally real. Okay. Let's clarify the Hermit card just a little bit more. So what are the blocks? Ooh. What are the blocks for warrior of light? Too many cards, sorry, Spirit. Too many cards. Are we going to have this choice? It's almost like you understand the choices you have to make, dear warrior of light, but at the same time, this is divinely guided. So the energy that's been going around the collective these days is that this energy is moving whether we're ready or not. And I'm really getting the feeling that Spirit is really watching you go through these trials and tribulations, okay? Spirit knows that it's been difficult. And what I'm really getting is, where are you looking in terms of past and present? It keeps coming back to that word of light. Where are we looking in terms of past and present? Because if we decide to choose now and focus on the present of our choices currently, and not what we did in the past, not our choices of the past, maybe our past relationships or jobs or situations where we were like, oh God, that wasn't a good look for me. And now I really want to move into something better. The fact that we have the Lovers for your block, it's almost like you don't trust your own decision anymore, word of light. Can you trust your own decision to make the best steps forward? I say you can, because you need to be gentle with yourself. Being in this hermit energy is very good for you, is what I'm getting. Only because we can take the time to come back to ourselves. We do that by finding our authentic selves, doing things we like, doing things that bring us joy. While we do that, it reminds us of the love that we carry, but also that we've received. It's all about focus too. It's all about the focus. And, you know, are we focused on what's coming in next that's going to be wonderful? Or are we focused on what really hurt us and how it's blocking us now? Because when I asked for a block earlier, that's not quite the way that it came out for me, but let's keep going. In your near future, we have some kind of adventure going on, something brewing where it's clarifying with the Sun card, okay? Clarifying something really incredible here. But let's figure out what that is. Clarifying that all those fights in the past, all those hurts and heartbreaks, all that indecision because of other people inserting their opinions, because of all that indecision of people assuming they know better than you, you've been so hurt by this, dear Warrior of Light. And I'm so sorry that this has happened to you. Let us also remember, too, that duality in this world is necessary. Triggers are necessary. Sometimes trauma. And I don't say that in a way that's insensitive, Warrior of Light. I'm saying that in a way that because of a duality, because we have such darkness in our background, in our past, in our past, it creates a space where we can have a choice. We can continue to focus on that darkness, or we can create this new space to understand too. Like the Nine of Swords, this is the most anxious someone can be. Okay. And this is the energy that you've been in. But I want you to remember too that this blanket surrounding her, it's warm and it's comforting. And Spirit's still here. Even through all that conflict, every argument that you had with yourself. It's not even with other people, Word, it's with yourself, okay? Clarity is coming. What is that clarity that's coming in the future, the near future? New growth is on the way. Promised new growth. Yes, I said that even before the card came out. Ace of Wands. New growth in yourself, in your creative abilities. Not even creative, but just understanding that you are somebody who has the light within them. Take this moment as a save point in the video game that is your life. The past chapter that you went through, Warrior of Light, it's not going to be the same as the next one. You're going to have clarity. You're going to have happiness, joy. The Sun card is divine timing for absolute joy, but you need to have room to accept that. Can we step out of the shadows and into the light where we can really embrace the power of the Sun card? That giving resource, that energy that comes back to us. Ace of Wands is your lightning rod into the spiritual adventure that is your life. We're moving at such a fast rate right now. And I understand if it's difficult, but this is something that is your truth. It's your truth with the Justice card. This is meant to happen to you. Because through that hermiting, through moving into something new, none of what's going to come, how am I supposed to say this? What's coming in next for you, it would not have happened if all this stuff didn't happen before. Okay? And let's just acknowledge that it happened. Let's take our wand, hold it in your hand confidently, and demand what's coming in next. You claim your life, Warrior of Light. You claim what's coming in next. Do you claim the happiness that is to follow? The love? The growth? Tell me more about this growth. Spirit, please. Tell me about this growth that's coming in for Warrior of Light. Oh my goodness. The Devil, moving away from temptation. Moving away from this ego that doesn't fit you anymore. And you know what? I don't like it when people say we have to get rid of our ego completely. Our ego is our living earthly identity. You be whoever you want to be. Spirit does not mind. But we do it in a way, obviously, where we're not hurting ourselves. We're not self-sabotaging, okay? In your past, I'm getting a lot of that devil energy of temptation. Some of you may play the piano. Some of you may do a lot of writing and documents and contracts for your work. That's what I'm getting. But with this devil energy, please help me clarify a little bit more. What are we moving away from? 8 of Intelligence. Moving away from feeling trapped in a really crappy situation. It reminds me almost of the Hanged Man, upside down like that. It's almost like we were tempted by our past. It's almost like you had the identity that you had a contract with this shitty life, like a terrible, no, it doesn't have to be shitty life, war of life, but like a terrible circumstance. Okay. It's almost like you accepted a contract of being like, yes, this was meant to happen. And now you're feeling a bit down about it, but the Chariot card coming in strong right after that. New changes, emotional, stable. Like that. What am I trying to say here? This is new energy that's going in so quickly towards you. Okay. Chariot energy, divinely guided, brought in by your own spirit guides, ready to assist you at any moment. Do you really truly believe that you're doing this all by yourself? Or do you believe that you have some spirits, some guides who are helping you? They're all surrounding you right now. And they're all really proud of you, Warrior of Light. That's what I'm getting with the Chariot card. They're so proud of you. They want you to really step up in your confidence of somebody who can actually drive this Chariot card to victory, okay? And that's what's coming up next for you. Growth and victory. New beginnings, birthing new beginnings, feeling your emotions in a way that makes way for joy. That's what's coming in for you. So please, Warrior of Light, make way for this joy coming in. Don't be in your head too much, okay? Just like Groundhog Spirit urged you, it's time to let go. And I'm going to show you 2 more Pokemon cards before we end this reading today. But I always like to pull some Pokemon cards. We got a couple so far. So what I got for your energy and the energy you're working against, we're working with fire energy right now. It could be you have a fire sign in your chart. Okay? Sun, Moon, Venus, rising. But the energy we're working against at this time is Tentacool. Feeling restricted, as I said. Feeling like the poison in the air from all the negativity that has been so heavy within our past. Can I move away from this? Like, can I move away from the coils of this poison? Yes, you can. And Spirit wants you to realize that this has to be done through your emotional body, okay? Not your mind body, not your thinking, but your emotional. Water, okay? Spirit wants to slap you awake. And remind you that you are mostly made of water. So use the elements to your advantage, Warrior of Light. Even when you take a shower, when you wash your hands, when you drink water, that's very important and powerful times to create an intention through water. We can do that through fire as well. I've done that through my own tarot reading here. As this fire burns, we are the intention that this reading is going to reach you. You're doing really well, Warrior of Light. This is your message for today. I love you so, so much. And really, I'm so proud of you. I know how difficult it is. I know how restricting this can all feel. But within that time that you're taking to yourself, you really will find it's been about you the whole time. And I think that new growth is going to explode once you're ready for it. Once you're ready for it. Have a wonderful rest of your day, my beautiful Warrior of Light. Oh, before we go, I'm going to show you some letters as well. So these are some letters that could be in your name or could be relevant to you. We have V, we have S, we have R, we have A, Ariana, we have Sarah, Victoria, Veronica. Some of you could be on the varsity team. Okay. I love you so much. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.